It's the last day of camp as we prepare for a game week starting on Monday. And today we did what we just want to come out and get into a pre-game routine where show guys exactly where they line up, how we warm up, and then we came back with a mock script and we were able to just put in different situations.
Is it a relief that camp is over for the players, or how do they view it?
Well, they're just a hard work, and now that they know there's an opponent for them to hit instead of just hitting each other every day.
Charlie, was today more about the mental than the physical?
No, today was just more of just getting them lined up and putting them. It was more for a kicking game. Like now you have a hands team, you have an onside kick, and it was just plays like that where situations that we had not had a chance to practice where you put it in the script with the plays.
Did you like the execution that you saw during those situations?
Oh yes, and the players, and what's good, you have a veteran group so they understand, and we do the script every Friday so they was used to it.
Do you believe enough progress was made during camp?
Oh, well, you have a veteran group now, so they understand the calls, they understand what we're trying to get accomplished.
How did your freshmen respond to this kind of a camp environment that, you know, it's been described as the most demanding since you've been here?
Well, it was different for the freshmen because they come in and they just never have practiced so hard, and then just the demands of coach is yelling at you every play, and what they have to do is try to learn the playbook, and then just the whole tempo of practice, they just weren't used to it.
Any of those guys to you stand out that you think are going to see serious action that first game?
Well, it's just so hard right now with the freshmen because you have such a veteran group, you don't really have to count on them.
You've made it a point to bring back alumni for a practice like this. What does that mean to you to see all those old guys out here at the program?
Well, they put so much into the program, and the reason why we're here is because of what they've done in the past, and we want to show them that we really respect them and we do care about them, and we want them to feel a part of it.
How has Teddy evolved since the Sugar Bowl? What's different about him?
Well, he's matured, and now that he's a leader, and the guys really respect him, and he's a young man that just everything about him is how he goes about his work. He don't need a lot of times you hear people, a lot of times you hear their voice before you see them. You never have to deal with that with Teddy because he doesn't say much. He just goes about his work.
Do you see anything technical that he does better?
Well, I think now that he's so familiar with the offense, and now he can come up, he can let guys off and make throws, but he's just becoming a better player, and he's just getting better each and every day.
Do you see him having additional responsibilities or audible ability this year?
Well, it'll depend on the game and just how we game plan it.
Teddy said he went 25 for 27 on his video game against Ohio. Are you going to let him throw it 27 times?
Oh, he'll probably get a chance to. I don't know how many times we're going to throw it. Just depends on what they give us.
Does that encourage you that he fared that well?
Well, but you know, it's a video game now. Now we're going to have real people out there. So.
How does it feel to finally be getting more into game planning mode and not as much camp and teaching fundamentals, stuff like that?
Well, you know, with the players, they really like it, but as a coach, you just feel like, did you get enough accomplished, and did you really reach your goals? And we feel like we did, but, you know, you like for them now to just get their feet back underneath them and get settled, and now just start thinking about an opponent instead of just coming out here every day just trying to get through the practice.
Charlie, you've got such talented running backs. How do you see that rotation working on game day?
Well, I think what Coach Carter and the offensive staff is going to do, they're just going to play them, and then, you know, these guys will get a lot of opportunities to run the football. So I just don't know exactly how we're going to play them yet, but they all get an opportunity.
Are you feeling any more comfortable about the offensive line?
Well, you know, we're still kind of beat up. We need to get Cameron Joyer back, but, you know, we just need to find us like 7 or 8 linemen there, and we have our starters, so we just need to find us about 3 more.
Coach, how are you feeling headed into week 1? What's your confidence level? How comfortable are you headed into week 1 with where your team is at now?
Well, you'll start when we start our preparation on Monday and we start getting game planning, then as a coach, you start feeling better as you go, as the week gets closer to the game, as the day gets closer to the game.
You mentioned Cameron Joyer. How do you feel overall about the injury situation going into game week?
Well, Cameron won't play in the first game, but we just have a lot of just bruises. We don't have anyone, you know, you're looking at season injury. We're not into that. It's just more just bruises and trying to get the guys back.
You have Rankins back at all?
Rank is practice today.
That's good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.